Myself Yasharth Singh. I am from Twin Turbo Performance and I have my workshop at Lucknow in the state of Uttar Pradesh. And here are some of the details of my Safari Dicor, which I was restoring it from the last 6 months. Actually, I have to take care of my garage also and have to handle other customers also. So I don't get much time to restore it. Whenever I get free time, I just kept restoring it. So I'll be sharing you some of the details of them. So the next part was for the engine overhaul. We need to remove the engine from the car. It take around 2 hours time to remove each and every wiring coupler and other AC lines to get the engine out. Then we drain its engine oil, and after that, using the chain pulley, we put the engine out of the car. Then the part was that used to dismantle the entire engine and keep them properly aside. While dismantling the engine, we came to know that its water pipe was got fully rusted due to coolant and water inside that. So we need to restore that also. We have get it from a used vehicle that was standing at a scrap yard, and we installed that also. Its tappet cover pipe was damaged also, so we need to replace that also. And here are some of the other components that we installed, and we have then opened all the engine including the head, the block, the chamber. We have cleaned the head and degrease it via diesel and other degreasing equipments. Then we have to send the head to polish one. The injector was in good condition, so we kept it aside. Then we got the few new parts that I ordered from the local Tata showroom, and including the head gasket. I got the Tata engine overhaul kit, which comes especially for the Tata Safari Dicor and Safari Storm 2.2 and Varicor 400 engines. So we got that kit and we installed a new piston, new rings, new valve, and we have polished the entire head. And there are the guide rods that we have installed, the new HLA, and we put the new sleeve in all the four cylinders of the block also, and it was a standard bore size, and the ring was also standard bore, piston was also standard bore. After that, we used cleaning process to clean the chamber and then install the crankshaft in the block. These are the some of the pics during the installation period. And thanks to all my head labor, Mr. Nandu. He worked hard in this particular vehicle, and he was with me for 6 months. Me and my team workers have done the best work in this car. And here are the some side views of the engine, the head, the block, the below chamber plate, and then we installed the chamber also. Each and everything outer of the block and head and chamber was replaced with the new one. Turbo was in good condition, so where there is no need to replace the turbo. And the intake manifold, we have cleaned it and degrease it and remove all the carbon from inside it, and have degrease the catalytic converter also via the diesel, then petrol, then by water, then again by diesel, and then by pressurized air. We have installed the tappet cover also, and have done the timing also of the head from the both cam, and timing photos are here. These are the timing photos while matching the timing. Safari Diker timing is matched from the front with the both upper head cams, and then we install the tappet cover, and he is Mr. Nandu, who is the head mechanic at our workshop. It is the side views of the engine. Basically, all the work held in our engine room only. We have then placed the turbo heat guide and have replaced that water pipe also, which was rusted in the beginning while opening the engine. And one more part, there is the flywheel bearing that we have restored it. I restored means we have that bearing was useless. So later we have changed that bearing also with a new one. And secondary thing was that we need to replace the gearbox center bearing, which was got rusted also, and it was making sound also. So we bought a new bearing, and rest all the parts we have greased it and make the oil in it. Have replaced both the engine mounts also, as the older mounts was worn out. So replace these both also. Now the main time was arrived. We put the engine on the engine pulley and then install back into the car. Before this process, we have cleaned entire engine bay and we have painted the engine bay also. And this is all it. It takes around 3 hours to put the engine back into the car. Now this was the time to remove all the interior trims and front dashboard and remove the original carpet of the car. Have to dismantle all the wirings of the vehicle and have because the main problem was that there was a rust on the flooring of the vehicle. When we removed the seat, we found the rust. So the process was that we have to do the sandpaper. First, we need to clean all the interior by removing the main carpet. Then we need to do the sandpaper on all the flooring of the panels of the flooring and the left panels, the right side panels, and behind the dashboard panels. There was also little bit rust, and there was a hole of 3 inch by 3 inch on the driver's side from the flooring. So we need to repair that also. So we took the steel plates and by the help of our denter, the workshop denter only, and we repaired all the dent works in the car from the inside and installed new steel plates in the vehicle so that we ensure that no rust comes in the future from that particular area. Then we have dismantled all the wiring till that time, and there were some wiring in the car that was of no use. They are actually just lying here and there, so we have to do the wiring process again also. And here are the some photos, as you can see in the images also. All the wiring we have removed and cutted the zip ties that was installed from the company. We thought later I will do the wiring process again. So here is our worker who is repairing all the dent works in the car, and there was only one hole in the car that occurred due to rust. This is the primer coating process. We have done primer coating on the base of the floor and on the beside the dashboard flooring also we have done that. Then we have done the body sealant process in whole vehicle. Around 10 liters of body sealant are used in the car, the floor panel only. We have done 3 layers of it so that we can avoid a sting in the future. We have made custom foam panels for the behind dashboard also at the front of the body shell, so that we can replace the original heat resistant cloth with the new cloth with the heat resistant type only. We made it at the garage only. And here is the AC blower unit. It was very rusted, and the HVAC unit was also there. The rats have get it very dirty. Meanwhile, when we open it, we found many rat was dead inside that HVAC unit. Dicor blower motor is like no power, so we replaced the motor with the imported car that was I was imported from Japan. It was the motor of the Toyota vehicle, particular vehicle. We have installed the foam padding also. We have washed all HVAC and blower units from inside, removed all the sensors. Then we wash it, clean it, and then again we install that. And we have replaced the cooling coils also, and the heater coil was also replaced. So here was the HVAC unit which we installed. It is the photo when we washed it and replaced the cooling coil and heater coils. This we used foam in the flap of the HVAC unit. This was the condition of the blower unit after restoring it. We put the nets on the opening of the blower motor area so that no more rats came inside in the car, to make sure that it is the HVAC unit that we install in the car. After cleaning all the carpet, we dry cleaned the carpet, and we have washed it, and it take around 2 days time to get it dry. Here is the wiring process, how we done all the wiring of the car, of the interior, including the zip ties. We installed it perfectly so that if in future we find any wiring, we can get it easily. Have replaced the clutch spring also with the new one. This is the front coil top below look of the blower motor. The net was there was no gapping so that no more rats. It is the roof AC unit. We refurbished it, restore it, and replaced this coil also. And its motor was also replaced with an imported motor of a Toyota vehicle only, to get more airflow in the vehicle. And here are the fiber panels. We have washed all the fiber panels of the inside of the vehicle. It was in beige color, and I want them in black and beige dual tone shade of the interior. So we have also the mounts of the seat, that also I painted in black to match with the car color. And we have done the paint on this panels after washing them and drying them. And the door fibers are leather wrapped on the little bit areas so that it gets a more finer look in the car while we sit in the car. So these are some of the modification. All the small parts we removed their electricals and then washed them and dried them and then painted them in black shade. These are the final process of the paint. We do the piano black finish and then do the clear coat also on them. And some of the small items of the vehicle, those are also painted in black and beige shade. Both shades were available in the vehicle. And here is the grab handles with ends in black and beige of the front. Headlamp was painted in black shade, roof lamp. And we have installed the lamination flooring, which was said to be 99% water repellent, so that we make sure that no water goes inside of the vehicle till flooring. We have installed that also, and it was looking great after installation. So here is a look before installing the HVAC and blower unit. This here, that's like how it was looking before the lamination process also. Everything is in a their accurate condition only. Actually, I'm having the two center console panel, so I thought that one of them I modify it by my taste. So I do a Rexine wrapping on the panels, and I made the custom made panel in the single din music player. I've also refurbished the AC control panel. There was a panel in the center console panel. I have added a voltmeter which indicates the battery voltage, the four switches for the extra S3s and DC 12-volt socket. I do it at my own in my workshop only. All these are custom made in my workshop only. I was having 2 meter of the Safari Dicor. One is of my stock and the another one is from the 2013 model Safari Dicor. So I installed the blue one, the top model meter in the car. I've also managed the Android player for the vehicle, which was with a 2 GB internal, and it's expandable to 128 GB storage. So I installed that also in the car.
Hi, this is Yasharth Singh. I'm from Twin Turbo Performance, and today I'm doing wiring of my Safari Dicor. I've modified the center console little bit, and there are many things that I have installed in it. These are all negative connections, including the bar, and here I have done the other connections. The charging port is there. And best, once it's completed, I'll just send an entire video for it.
This was the final look when I installed the center console panel with the Android player. Everything was working fine. I also wrapped the gear in leather and installed the Sparko racing gear knob in it. Have replaced its leather also and do the Rexine on its panel also. So here comes the hardest part. We need to replace all the suspension, each and every small items, the bushes, the clamps. So we are starting doing the work by replacing all the four shockers. We have replaced them. We have replaced each and every bush for front and rear suspension. All the tie rods of the steering has been replaced. All the suspension linkage of the front steering wheel, that's also got replaced with the new ones. And there are many more small items that we replaced in the suspension, and some bolts got rusted, that also we replaced. These are some of the photos of that time only. We have removed everything from the front suspension, then we restored it, and some parts, means 80% part we have replaced them, and we have removed the center bearing from the drive shaft also. We have replaced all the cross, three linkage cross of the drive shaft. After completing the suspension, these are all the photos of the final process. Oh, by chance, it was me. I was just removing the propeller shaft from the gearbox and to the go to the axle.
होशियार रहे हो ठीक है नर्रा
This was the process that you saw in the previous video. That is the process for removing the center bearing from the propeller shaft. We have replaced the center bearing also. And here comes the final look of the car. I also installed the antenna for the CB radio set, that is which especially used and installed while doing off-roading in remote areas. And this was the look after installing the grill and each and every part. I forgot to tell you, I have made this grill a custom made. It was a mesh grill that was made by in my workshop only. And that's the final look of the vehicle. We have lifted the vehicle from the front also little bit, and now it was time to do the other wiring works and testing it on the road if everything is okay or working or not. And I'll share you the photos of the paint also that I have done in the paint booth only. That was with one of my partners workshop. It was installed in there, the paint booth. I have replaced the music system with the 2018 model Dicor 400 speakers. It was of Harman India, made by Tata brand only. So here comes the grill which we made custom made in our workshop only. It was basically a mesh grill that we have installed in the vehicle. So the vehicle was ready for the base coat process. We have done the paper process and the base coat and little bit putty and body filler in our workshop only. We have painted the all the hubs, all the calipers in red shade. It was a cherry red finish. And we have also painted all the four alloys in anthracite shade, and have done the clear coat process also on that to get it look shine. We have replaced all five alloy wheels, all five tires with 80% used tire that was available at a small cheap rate in the market. So we have replaced that also. And here is the look. Uh, Now it was time to paint the car, take it to the paint booth for the process. It was the look of the alloy wheels. We have also changed the coil top. We have painted the mesh grill that was custom made by us in our workshop only. All the small items have been painted in my workshop only. Only the car was painted in the paint booth. So this was the day when we have to move to paint shop for all the paint works. This was the finish after clear coat on the all vehicle and its front bumper, rear bumper. We have painted it from the inside and the outside also. And we have done the double clear coat process on the alloy wheels. So we got this much shine. And here are the final looks of the car. It's like a mirror finish. I was able to see my face in my vehicle. This was the shine. And it's the look here. All the work has been done in the paint booth only to avoid the dust particles that damages the car during the painting process. And here are the some of the final photographs of the vehicle. I forgot to tell you I have installed LED lights also in the fog lights both and in the both headlamps also with the white parking bulbs also. of the Osram brand. And here is the night view of the car from the interior. The battery voltage was working fine, and these are the final looks of the vehicle. I have a black tinted full car except the front windshield. Here are the doors view of the front driver side, middle right side, the back view of the car, and it's the front view of the vehicle. I will make a part 2 of this video also once I finish all the little small works in this car, and once it's completed I'll make entire video of the full car from the all four sides for with each and every details that I have done in this vehicle. Thanks for watching.